My name's Artie, I'm here to help you. This is Stop Sounding Stupid. Today on Stop Sounding Stupid, I will help you to become your own advocate and further arm you with the tools you need to stand up for yourself in conversation. In the previous episode, I talked to you about establishing and then building your boundaries. Now, let's talk about enforcing those boundaries. This is the hard part. It's the part that's the hardest to work through because it's the part that requires a bit or a lot of discomfort up front, and I personally believe a lot of payoff in the back end. For me, the question is always, do I really want this fight right now? For many, the answer to that is no, never, no fights for me. Sometimes it's a personality quirk that the individual needs to work out. The person that's bothering you, by the way. Do I want to help them learn about themselves? Often, I don't care to do so. Seems harsh, don't care. Look, I only have to deal with certain people on certain calls and in certain meetings. After that, I am free of their stupidity. But what about those people I have to deal with on a day-to-day basis? I think that's when you owe it to yourself to say something. Know this, as long as your boundary does not impede on another person's boundary, you deserve to have it. Be confident when you say something. The more you let a person do something that bothers you, the more likely they are to advance. Here's what I mean. A guy likes a girl, so he puts his hand on hers. Then some time passes, he has his arm around her. Some more time passes, he cradles her posterior ever so often in his hand. Since that girl didn't tell him initially, don't touch my hand, he now feels empowered to do more. But what do you say in those situations? I got you. Let me run down a list of some contexts or phrases I'd answer with if my boundaries were set in different ways, plus my take on the situation as a whole. Context number 1. A colleague keeps calling or texting you at off hours. For me, email is fine, I think, because you can turn that off or on and just not respond to it until the morning. But bro, we not at work right now, chill. I wouldn't even respond to this, honestly, but if you want to, here's how I'd answer it. Hey, John, going forward, can you send me those emails and texts first thing in the morning? I really value my non-work hours. By the way, that chuckle and smile at the very end, it's necessary. Just make sure to add the chuckle and smile. Sorry. Context number 2. Colleague goes to your boss before you get a chance to and steals your idea. Depending on how this person even got the idea from me, I probably wouldn't have to say anything. I now know not to tell you anything before I pitch it. So there's no situation here at all. But if we're on the same team and as a team we brainstorm together, John, did you give me credit for the idea you went to Andre about? Going forward, any ideas that I come up with, we present together, okay? Context number 3. Someone calling you a nickname that you never approved of, like, hey Stevie, yo Steve-O. All right, my name's not Steve, but you get the point. This is probably the worst thing you could do to me, and quite possibly might get you beat up.
You can't say that, no violence.
All right, fine. But remember, the more you let a person do something that bothers you, the more likely they are to advance. Hey, please don't call me that. I really like my name. Can you use my name instead? And then you add a big smile to it. Remember. Context number 4. If you guys share an office and they want to cut their toenails on their desk or fart in the room. I'm sorry, I got something. Okay, so a person wants to cut their toenails on their desk, but you share an office or they fart in the room. All right, this is definitely a beatable offense. This is definitely.
You can't say that, no violence.
All right, well then I'm just gonna jump to what I'd say. Hey Bob, it's a bit off-putting that you cut your toenails in the office that we share. Could you save that for any other time? Just at home or otherwise. Also, if you must pass gas, please leave the room. It's quite a bit distracting. Context number, I lost count. Microwaving fish at lunchtime. Nah, this is a whole office beatdown.
You can't say that, no violence.
All right, basically, this shouldn't even need to be something that you need to set up a boundary for. Sorry, pescatarians, your fish have no place in a microwave where there are other people that can smell it. Straight up, everybody in the office should be all over that. But if you're in a place where others just ain't speaking up, you gotta set that boundary yourself. Also remember, you can email as well. Not everything is a face-to-face conversation. Hey, is it possible for you to either use another microwave on another floor or just not put this in the microwave? The smell is extremely distracting. Guys, remember, these responses are simply my take on the subject. I'm a pretty aggressive guy. I truly believe that doing the hard work up front, that is telling somebody something that is exceedingly uncomfortable to say, will yield a better end for all parties involved. Maybe that person won't ever speak to you again. Great, you just avoided a toxic person. Maybe it corrects their movements. Great, you just helped somebody grow. To those that disagree with my tactics, please leave your take in the comment section below. Your advice might be the difference between a person losing their job, losing sleep at night, and being prosperous in the role that they were built for. And to all the internet trolls, leave the advice givers and advice takers alone. You want to come for someone? Come for me. I'm Artie. I'm here to help you. This is Stop Sounding Stupid. This has been another edition of Stop Sounding Stupid. If you liked it, click the like button, subscribe as you see fit, hit the bell if you want to hear more of my voice, and share this with anyone you think it could help. I'd love to have a bunch of subscribers, but I care so much more about interactions and community. So connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or hit me in the comment section below. Till next time, cue that outro music.
Here we go now.